You know, they say RuneScape is one of those games that you never really quit, you just take breaks, but you always come back. So here I am yet again continuing the vicious cycle that we all know and love of starting again here on Old School RuneScape. I've done a lot on this game. I've maxed my main account, I've done raids, I've done bossing, I've done pretty much everything that I feel like I want to do with one exception. And that is starting and really getting into an Ironman account. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm starting an Ironman account. I'm creating this YouTube series to track my progress and share it with you guys, and I hope you're excited. There's no crazy restrictions or anything that I'm putting on the account, no crazy backstory or lore or anything like that. I'm just playing an Ironman account, progressing it over time, and sharing with you guys all the progress that I make. So honestly, let's just get right into it. You're about to watch episode 1 of my brand new YouTube series, Old School RuneScape, Ironman. Hello and welcome to episode 1 of my Ironman series on Old School RuneScape. Now, as you may have imagined from the hat that I'm wearing, I have played RuneScape in the past. I actually grew up playing it, and I maxed my main account just last year, but I was looking for something a little bit different, so I switched games for a while, but now I am back to RuneScape, and I'm excited to come back into it full force. I'm really excited to start an Ironman because I've played Ironman accounts in the past, but I've never really delved into one as deeply as I'm hoping to do with this account. I think it's going to be a great time. I'm going to show you every detail of how I progress my account and go about things. So without any further ado, let's just get right into it. All right, Tutorial Island, here we are. Now, as you can see, I've got my rune light set up here. My actual setup is something that I've spent a lot of time getting customized to my liking, and you'll notice that as we go about, I've got various plugins that I'll tell you about for rune light and everything. But without any further ado, honestly, let's just jump into the world of Gielinor. This should be a really fun time. It's been much too long since I've been playing RuneScape. Like I said, I took a little bit of a break, and I'm excited to get back into it again. I think it'll be a lot of fun. We'll start here by talking to Brianna, of course. She'll give us a nice fishing net. We'll go ahead and catch a fish here, a few shrimp, I have to imagine. We'll learn a little bit about experience, and we'll go ahead and talk to Brianna again. Man, there's nothing quite like starting a new character on RuneScape, is there? It is just such a nostalgic feeling, honestly. Oops, I accidentally cut 2 logs, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and make 2 fires, I guess. Get a little bit of extra fire making experience, I suppose. Might as well. We're starting out strong here. Overachieving is what we're doing. There we go. Let's go ahead and cook our shrimp here. And that is enough of Brianna. Now we're gonna learn how to really cook from the good old chef over here who laughs at our silly shrimp attempts at cooking. And I remember just as a kid just going crazy playing this game. Just such a good time, and I'm really excited to get into it again. Like I said, I maxed my main a while ago, almost a year ago now. Holy cow! And I got a little bit bored of the game, honestly, and I think that the reason is because I needed to really start an Ironman account. So here we are doing it. It's exciting. We'll learn a little bit about quests here. We'll head down to learn about some mining. By the way, my name in the game is F.E. Chomley, so Iron Chomley. If you were curious, I guess you can't see it yet, but that's what it is. F.E. Chomley. Now, I've got some ideas of what it is that I want to do to get started, but I don't have like any specific, guide that I'm going to be following or anything. Really, I just want to go about the game in what feels like a natural way, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to just follow a guide the whole way through to be the most efficient. I'm definitely a fairly efficient player. Like, I like efficiency, but I'm not someone who wants to go crazy this time around in terms of being the most efficient possible, at least in the order of how I do things. Like, I'll definitely use efficient methods to train for sure, but I'm not going to go nuts about rushing this quest to do this exact step next, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? I definitely want to go about it a little bit more naturally than that, if that makes sense. There we go. There's our first kill. I suppose I better pick up these bones and get some nice experience from them here. Very nice. You gotta love the free prayer experience from Tutorial Island. Throw on a bow and arrow. Kill a rat this way. I always forget to switch to rapid when I do this, but I definitely want to switch to rapid right from the beginning. That way, anytime we kill anything, we'll have some nice increased DPS. You know what I mean? Should be a great time. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet. I don't think I have, but I am definitely not going to be playing a hardcore Ironman. I'm just not good enough at the game to. And I know people say a lot of the time, like, why don't you just start a hardcore Ironman? Then if you die, you die, and if you don't, then great. But I don't want to be scared to do things in the game. I want to just go about playing the game that I want to play it, and so I don't want to to worry about dying and have that constantly looming over my head. You know what I mean? So I think what I'm going to do is just not play a hardcore Ironman. And I'm definitely not playing an ultimate Ironman. Holy cow. That would be, I don't know how people do that, honestly. I don't know how people play an ultimate Ironman. It's crazy to me. We'll go to our friends list here, learn about our friends list, of course. Very nice. And we'll go ahead and talk to, is it Paul here? I think it's Paul here, and then Adam in the mainland. Yeah, this is Paul. Very nice. Tell me about Ironman. I'd like to change my Ironman mode. Very nice. Standard Ironman. Set myself a nice bank pin here. You'll love to see it. Okay, cool. Standard Ironman. I think we should be good here. I always get scared that I haven't selected the right thing, but standard Ironman. Very nice. Go ahead and talk to, what's his name again? I always forget. Tarova? Oh, it's too late. Anyway, let's cast Wind Strike on the chicken here. I remember as a kid, I got really stuck on this because I didn't realize you had to click on the Wind Strike and then on the chicken, and I really had a hard time figuring that out. I have a distinct memory of that. It was not a fun time as a kid. But anyway, there we go. We're going to the mainland. Here we go. Very nice. Here we are. All right, here we go. So what I'm going to do first is hop over here on my main, and I'll get all set up with membership. Or no, I already have membership. Oh, I guess I don't need to do that. Yeah, I already have membership. I was going to go grab a bond, but I forgot I already did that. I'm just paying for it, so never mind. I guess we don't need to interact with my main. I've created a lot of accounts and had to do that, so I'm used to that process, but I guess not. Anyway, let's go ahead and just get started. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff here. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do, of course, is head on over to, well, I got to talk to the Ironman tutor and get my Ironman armor. Talk to good old Bodhi here. Have you got any armor for me, please? Thank you. Throw that stuff on always. And then we'll go ahead and I want to grab the magic combat tutor stuff for sure. Oh, I have to drop the mind runes and air runes, right? And then I can claim them. Very nice. Perfect. And what we'll do, I guess, is start with some good old pickpocketing. I think that's what I want to do here. Pickpocketing is always a good thing to start with because you can get some nice money to start, as well as get ready for cakes in Ardoin. Ardoin cakes are just a staple of early game Ironman, so I'm going to work on that a little bit for sure. Now, I know Varlamore came out not super recently, but recently-ish, and I'll definitely want to take advantage of the Varlamore training methods. But honestly, I stopped playing not too long after Varlamore, so I'm gonna have to catch up on some of the updates, you know? I'll have to catch up on that for sure, on some of those new methods and whatnot. I know there's like Wild Gothic Sleeps came out very recently, and I have not done that yet, even on my main. So that's the only quest that I haven't done is Wild Gothic Sleeps on my main. So I'll have to do that for sure. Maybe I'll do it first on this account. I don't know. We'll see. Almost at a new level. Very nice. We're at level 1 right now still. My goodness gracious. And there is level 2. You love to see it. Now I'm getting low on health here. What I'm going to do before I die is head on up to the bank and deposit all my stuff. And then I'm just going to die and be okay with that, because then I'll just get sent to death, and then I'll be good to just die again and pick up my stuff and die again, and honestly get some free prayer experience from that. So that's not too bad, honestly. That'll be pretty good. All right, let's deposit all of this good stuff here. Kind of organize my stuff. I'll show you how I do it generally. I like to have my money in this first tab, and then food. I think, I'm trying to remember, gosh. I think I'd like to do food there. No, I definitely do runes first, actually, now that I'm remembering. I'll do runes here. Get those organized with elemental runes first, then the other runes. And then I like to have a nice tab for like supply, or not like supplies, but equipment, you know? Like, not gear in terms of weapons yet. That'll be here, actually, but this will be like buckets and tinder boxes and fishing nets and things like that, you know? Things that you use. Axes and pickaxes and all that good stuff. So we'll put those there. And then we do have the weapons tab, like I mentioned. We'll put our weapons up in here. Weapons first, then armor. Food goes here. Shields go after armor, and weapons go here. Very nice. Okay, so that's how I like to do it. I'll play around with this, of course, as time goes on, but that's generally what I like to do. So now we can head back downstairs and keep pickpocketing the men, which should be great. I'm trying to remember if there's a quest that you can do early on that will actually train your thieving level. I don't think there is, now that I think about it, but maybe. No, I think you're just supposed to pickpocket from the early levels, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, we're gonna die here, so we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, we'll hit level 3 first, though. Very nice. That sounds good to me. And we regained some health before we got hit again. Gosh, just let me die already. Goodness gracious. There we go. There we go. Very nice. We have planked, and we are talking to death now. You love to see it. There we go. How do I pay a gravestone fee? How long do I have to return to my gravestone? Blah, blah, blah. And there we go. Head through the portal and we're set. Let's go ahead and grab our stuff. Take the bones, of course. And there's our coin pouch. Let's bury these bones. Very nice. Getting up there in the prayer experience. You love to see it. Now, I think I want to go just to 5 thieving because I think at level 5 thieving you can do cakes if I'm not mistaken. Let me check here. Whoa, they have updated this. What the heck? Holy cow. This is brand new. What in the world? Did they change all this stuff? Holy cow. That is very different. That's kind of fun. I like the look of it, honestly. Wow, very cool. Okay, anyway, stalls here. Yeah, cake stalls are level 5, so that's perfect. Should be coming up on level 4 here. Yeah, just one more pickpocket it looks like. Very nice. Maybe pass away one more time here before we get to level 5. We'll see. And there we go. We have passed away yet again. And here we are. We're back at it, folks. This guy is probably very, very confused. I just bounced right back. You love to see it. Almost there to level 5, though. We've just got 36 experience left, which means 7 more pickpockets. No, that's not even right. That's 5 more pickpockets. And this might be the level. Not yet. There we go. Level 5. Perfect, perfect. So we've got a decent little bit of money here. I guess we have more in the bank. Let me go grab it. Or I'll just put it all away, I guess. 172. That's great. 172 coins. Our bank's already at 1,400 GP worth. That's great. Let's go ahead and actually, I want to do the cook's assistant quest, I think. Just to start easy, you know? Let's do cook's assistant. That sounds fun. Now, I am a serial quest helper user, but that's okay. We'll make it a little bit faster for us. I went ahead and grabbed a few coins from that man there because we need to purchase a bucket, it would seem, in order to get the milk. Or no, this is in order to get the flour, I think. Yeah, we got to buy a bucket. Oh no, we need a pot as well. So I guess I need to pickpocket another guy here. Let's do that again. There we go. First try, you love to see it. And we'll buy a pot as well. Very nice. Then we'll head on over here to the cow, grab ourselves some milk. This is so nostalgic, honestly. Even though I've done this dozens of times, every time it's just so good. It's just so good. Looks like someone's doing a Slayer task here, yeah. Okay, there's our milk. Now we got to go get ourselves an egg. One thing that's interesting is that on RS3, you actually can't buy this stuff from the Grand Exchange. I played RS3 a little bit in my interim break from Old School, and I tried to just buy it from the Grand Exchange and it wouldn't work. So it's kind of interesting. There's like a large egg and a perfect bucket of milk or something like that you have to get. So kind of interesting the way that it works. I kind of like that, honestly, that they force you to actually get the stuff. But anyway, here is the wheat that we want. Let's head on up the ladder here, head on up again, and we'll use the grain on the hopper. Very nice. Operate some nice hopper controls. Gosh, I got to get my agility up. This is so painful at the beginning every time. It is always painful. Use the pot on the thing, and we have all our ingredients. Honestly, what I'm probably going to do here is just home teleport. I might as well, honestly. Let's do a nice home teleport to get back to Lumbridge there. Might as well. There we go. Oh, that guy's got a dragon defender. I can't wait to get mine eventually one of these days. Hello, Cookie. I've got everything that you need. And there we go. 300 cooking XP. Very nice. And that is the cook's assistant quest done. That's 4 cooking to get started there. Very nice. And we're already at total level of 39. You'll love to see it. Looking good, honestly. All right, so now that that quest is over, I'm trying to decide what to do. With cook's assistant completed, honestly, I think I'm going to head up onto Edgeville. And what I'll do is I'll head on over to Ardoin via the lever, and I'll go ahead and start getting some cakes. That should be good. Getting cakes is definitely going to be important, just as time goes on, you know. Having actual food will be very nice, so let's go ahead and do that. One thing I'm very excited about is getting teleports eventually. I think that'll honestly probably be a fairly big priority of mine, because walking really sucks in this game. And I think they're working on like an agility rework, but I don't know when that's coming. I'm not sure. I think it's supposed to come at some point though, in the near future, I want to say. And holy cow, does this game need it. My gosh. Especially for early level agility. It's just so painful. Or early level agility run energy, you know? It's just terribly terrible. All right, we're getting closer and closer to Edgeville, which is good because what we need to do is pull the lever up there and then we'll head on over to Ardoin that way. I was going to say, hopefully I don't get PK'd, but luckily I only have literally 3 gold on me, so I'd keep all of it if I died. So that's kind of funny. All right, I might as well start running here. Pull the good old lever right here, that is. Deep in the wilderness. Yes, and don't show this warning again. There we go. And back to Ardoin. Very nice. I remember I created another Ironman account, probably like a year and a half ago. And And I went all the way through White Wolf Mountain because I forgot that the lever takes you to Ardoyne, because I always just use it to get from Edgeville to the wilderness for clue scrolls and then back to Edgeville when I'm playing my main. So I totally forgot about it. And I went all the way through White Wolf Mountain. And I think I was playing with my wife at that time, actually. We were playing a group Ironman together, and she died like twice on the mountain, which was very unfortunate when we could have just done this the whole time. So that really was not a good time, but now I remember this time, luckily. All right, here we are at this this lovely cake stall. And what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and steal cakes from here pretty much until we have a full inventory of cakes, and then we'll bank them, and then we'll keep going that way. The nice thing is you can't fail here. There's no failure chance as long as you're not standing in a place where the baker can see you, and on top of the baker counts as an area where he can't see you, so that works great. That works great. Also, I have this plugin that makes people dance when I level up, so if you see people dancing around me, that's why. It's a fun plugin for sure. There is level 6 and 7 that we just got a little bit ago, so that's good. And level 8. There's level 9. I'm just eating what I'm not keeping, all the bread and chocolate cake. Figure that's probably the best idea instead of just dropping them. I don't know. Drop these coins as well, might as well. Probably hit level 10 here in just a second. There we go, level 10, very nice. I can now pickpocket from farmers, that's exciting. And there is a full inventory of cake. You love to see it. So we'll head on over here to the bank and get that deposited, all that cake. Perfect, there is 28 cakes for us. And I'm just gonna get rid of this bread and these shrimp, honestly. I really don't need those now that I've got a bunch of cake. Now, a lot of the time what people get cake for is for the waterfall quest, and I'm definitely going to do the waterfall quest pretty soon here, but I'm not sure exactly when yet. Definitely fairly soon, but I mean, there are a bunch of quests to do like that. There's the waterfall quest, there's Tree Gnome Village, there's the gnome, what is the gnome stronghold one called? Something about Glaufrey, I forget. There's level 11 thieving. No, I think it is just called Gnome Stronghold, isn't it? Actually, now I'm curious. The Grand Tree, that's what it is. Yeah, the Grand Tree. So that'll be a good one to do as well, along with like the fight arena. There's also, I mean, the Witch's Potion quest is good for magic. So is the, what's the other one? The Imp Catcher as well. Definitely a good one also. Get some magic levels from that. I think that gets you like 8 magic or something between the two of those quests, I want to say. Which is honestly not too bad for not training any actual magic. There is level 13, lovely. And there is another inventory of cake, perfect. This cake will also be really good for the Stronghold of Security, because a lot of the time people do the Stronghold of Security with tea from Varrock, but this will be better. Not that it does more, but that it does, or like not, I don't need more food per inventory slot, even though it is. It's really just the healing. I think it does. Actually, I don't even remember how much healing it does. Maybe it does do the same as tea. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I know tea increases your attack, but I don't remember exactly what it does in terms of the actual hit points that you increase, you know? Actually, I want to say it's like 2 or 3. I could be wrong though. On to our third inventory of cakes now. There's level 14 thieving, very nice. I don't know how high I'm gonna go. Maybe like level 20 makes sense. That could be good. That'd be a solid amount of cakes for sure, which is exactly what we want. There's level 15 thieving. It is nice that at least it seems that you steal cakes a lot more often than the bread or the chocolate cake, so that is nice. And there we go. That's another full inventory. There's 84 total. You love to see it. Oops, I forgot to go over here. I got smacked by the guard. Luckily, I by definition have unlimited food in this very spot, so that works out pretty well. There's level 16 thieving plus level 50 total. Very nice. And level 17. And there is yet another full inventory. Perfect. There's level 18. I'll probably just go to 20, honestly. I think that's going to be my plan here. Then I'll decide what to do. I'll decide what to do during that. I mean, as I get on to level 20, because there's a lot I could do. That's the beautiful thing about this game, is there is a lot of options, you know? I think that's what's so fun about RuneScape. At least part of what's so fun about it is that there's no single path that is necessarily the best objective path going forward from whatever point you're at in the game, you know? And I really love that about it. We should get level 19 from this inventory, I think. Maybe. Depends on how many more cakes we steal versus other things. Yep, we'll get it. And there it is. Level 19. Perfect. One more level to go. But for now, we got to go deposit these 28 lovely cakes. I'm really excited to get to the point in the series where I'm doing like my fire cape and barrows and moons of peril and all that stuff, and then graduate up to obviously higher things like raids and other bosses and things like that. That'll be so fun, honestly. Even just mini games. I'm excited to play the mini games again. I've obviously completed most of the mini games on my main, but I'll need to do them again on this account, you know? Barbarian Assault, Fishing Trawler, yikes. Guardians of the Rift. Lots of fun stuff for sure. All right, we might hit level 20. Well, we'll definitely hit 20 during this inventory, but we might hit like 21 or something like that, depending on our cake to non-cake ratio. I was gonna say, you do need bread for some quests, but I wanna say that, oh gosh, that's the one where you're freeing Merlin from his crystal, right? Where you're trying to get Excalibur. I believe it's that one. Merlin's crystal, I think is what it's called. But I probably don't need to save the bread for that quite yet. Just sit in my bank for way too long. Hey, there's level 20 thieving, very nice. Let's finish this inventory here, and then we'll go ahead and head out of this area. But while I'm here, I honestly might as well go get some agility levels at the Gnome Stronghold. That is probably a good idea, as unfortunate as it is to have to train agility. Agility was my very last 99. I actually got 99 at the Gnome Agility course with my clan at the time. That was a fun time. Fun time for sure. Oops, one more inventory slot here. Almost. There we go. Full inventory of cakes. Very nice. I guess I can take these over to the other bank up north of Ardoin, in the northern area of it, that is. On my way over to the Gnome Stronghold. All right, there we go. In the end, we get 168 cakes. Not bad at all. That's really pretty solid. Now to get on over there, yeah, we do have to cross this bridge, or that bridge up there. I guess this one's closer though. Then we'll head on up there and train some agility. All right, here we are at the Gnome Stronghold. We'll help Femi lift some boxes for sure. You gotta help Femi lift the boxes. I know that's part of a quest later, during whichever quest it is that Gloff turns everyone against you, but I don't remember exactly what happens if you don't help her, you know, because she basically sneaks you in through the boxes to get inside the city or the stronghold when the guards won't let you in. But I don't know what happens if you don't help her with the boxes. I guess he just lets you in anyway through the cart or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's start with some agility here. You love to see it. There's level 2 agility, very nice. And in just a second here, we'll get level 3, very nice. Oh, a collection log, a mark of grace. Oh, that's right. They added marks of grace to all the agility courses, didn't they? That's right. Oh, very nice. That's awesome. I was not sure what mark of, or what collection log slot I possibly could have gotten, you know? I was very confused for a second. Grab that mark of grace here, very nice. That's great, yeah. Get them early on. There's level 4 agility. Perfect. Yeah, agility definitely is my least favorite skill in the game. But actually, you know what? No, it's mining. I've changed my mind. It's mining. I honestly, now, I don't know. I don't mind agility too terribly much. I think, I don't know, like I don't mind rune crafting, for example. Rune crafting is honestly not too bad of a skill for me, but mining really sucks. and I don't know, agility is just slow, obviously. I don't know, I really like the sepulcher actually, now that I think about it. Sepulcher is really fun. It just depends, you know, it's hard to say my relationship with agility, but there's level 6. I'm just gonna go to 10, obviously. I mean, I'm pretty sure, unless because I know they made some changes to agility, but, oh, you can do Drainer rooftop course at level 1 now? Whoa, okay, they definitely have changed things. Fascinating. Okay, I see. Interesting. So I could have done Draenor at level 1 then. I wonder if the experience rates are different. I'm just so used to coming over here at the beginning of accounts that I figured this was the place I needed to be, you know? But I guess not necessarily. There's level 7. Very nice. I'm guessing this is going to be level 8 right here. Yes, very nice. It feels like they increased the experience for this. I want to say normally you don't get level 8 before you've done 8 laps. It's kind of cool. Maybe it's just been too long since I was here though. I don't know. Honestly, it's been about probably only like 3 or 4 months since I really stopped playing as consistently. But I think in that time a decent amount has changed, you know? I mean, since there's updates every single week in the game, there's plenty of time for things to change even if you only don't play for very long, you know? There's level 9. Just one more level to go here. Oh, that's right. They did a bunch of stuff to the Wilderness Agility course, didn't they? I remember that happening right around the time that I stopped playing. That's kind of exciting. I wonder if I'll want to do that at all. I think that's level 50, isn't it? Yeah, level 52 it looks like. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to look into that maybe. All right, and there is 10 laps. We're very close to level 10. I'm thinking, yes, 43 experience away. We'll go ahead and finish this lap here and then it should be done after that. Yep. There we go. Level 10. Perfect. Finish up this lap here. And now we are looking good on agility. So what's next? What should I do next? We've got food, we've got agility. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do while I'm already over here in the western side of the map, you know? Gosh, there's a lot of quests we haven't done yet, huh? Crazy to see all those with X's on them instead of checks. Honestly, I don't know. Is getting to Varlamore quickly an important thing to do? I don't know. I mean, the thieving activity I know makes a decent amount of money. But that's not till level, because I guess it's the wealthy citizens, so that's level 50. Level 50 for that. Honestly, I feel like what I should do right now is rush the security, the stronghold of security. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna head on over here and go to the bank really quick. Oh, right, because you can actually teleport straight to the stronghold of security from Lumbridge. If you go to the, is it Count Check, I wanna say? I think that's right. Okay, let's get rid of our marks of grace into the bank there. Very nice. We'll put those in the currency tab. 57k. Wow. Yeah, those marks of grace are worth a decent amount, aren't they? As well as the cakes. Very nice. 57k. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, let's teleport back to Lumbridge really quick. Oh, I got to set up my authenticator, don't I? Let me do that really quick. Should have grabbed those while I was at the bank over there. That's what I should have done. Whoopsies. Gonna need those cakes for the stronghold. Get our free 10,000 GP. It should be lovely. Let's bring 20 cakes. That should be more than enough. Surely I won't pass away in the stronghold of security, but we'll see. All right, yep, I should be able to talk to Count check my account. Oh nice, I get a free XP lamp. I forgot about that. Oh gosh, what should I put this in? I should probably save it for Herblore, but I don't think I can store this lamp for very long. I can't put it in the bank or anything, so I might as well just put it in, I don't know, I guess I should probably just put it in like thieving or agility. Probably agility, just because that's a slow skill. Let's do that. Yeah, that sounds good, because it's based on how much level you or how much experience you have. Wait, what the heck? Oh, the man is on top of Count Check. I was like, what the heck? Anyway, let's talk to Count Check. Where can I learn more about security? Yes, teleport to the stronghold of security. Perfect. Climb down the entrance here, and here we are. Very, very nice. We'll head through the good old stronghold of security. Spend some good time down here later doing some Slayer tasks, I'm sure. Killing wolves and minotaurs and whatnot. Also, minotaurs are not a terrible way to get clues as well. I think it's beginner clues if I'm remembering right. Which I guess don't have a ton of use on an Ironman, but you know, fashionscape and all that. All right, first level of the stronghold done. Let's gather our reward. Very nice, 2,000 gold. You love to see it. Now we're at the second level. Should be this way if I'm remembering right. Oh gosh, these zombies already hit 3s. What the heck? Goodness gracious. Before I do the waterfall quest, for example, I'm definitely going to do Witch's House, get a bunch of hit points experience. I think it takes you like straight to level 22 if I'm not mistaken, which is really, really nice. Quests are just so good early on. It's crazy. Perfect. Here's level 2 done. Let's gather our reward from here now. The Grain of Plenty. And we get 3,000 GP and an emote. Very nice. Go down another level and we'll have to run past these guys, the Catable Pawns, whatever those are. Eat up a little bit from those guys. My goodness. Just smacked me 2 3s in a row. I'm not sure if you can do more than that, but definitely want to play it safe. Run past these guys. There's a 1. Not bad, not bad. And there we go. There's the third level done. Let's open the box of health. There's our 10,000 GP, and we could stop here, but of course we have to go through for our fancy boots. We have to go for the fancy boots. You can't not get the fancy boots. Now all we got to do here is get past these Ainku. Make sure not to get smacked by them too hard, or at least too many times in a row anyway. There's a 4. And that is it. Very nice. Yep, plenty of food. Way more food than we needed. So we're good there. We are good there. And there we go. We'll search the Cradle of Life. The fancy boots. You love to see it. Looking very, very good. Very nice. And we get some emotes. Is it these ones I want to say? Like the flap one, for example? Yeah. Oh, you got to perform all 4 of these for a diary task, huh? There we go. Very nice. That sounds good to me. Now we can head back up using the bone chain all the way to the top. Perfect. Okay. So now the question is what to do with our 10,000 GP. Probably just put it in the bank for now, honestly. Like, probably be fine, honestly. Our good old cakes and our money. Might as well grab this and make another bank slot for the 1 slice of cake. Then we can put our boots in here as well. That is great. And I think what I ought to do is set a quest as my goal here. Honestly, I think getting all of the free-to-play quests done first is a good goal. I think that's a really good goal. So Dragon Slayer 1 is kind of the quintessential free-to-play quest, right? It requires a handful of quest points, some combat level recommendations, as well as magic recommendations. So let's go ahead and get started with getting some quests done in preparation for that. And what I'd like to start with, I think, is... I mean, honestly, I'm right here next to Romeo and Juliet, so maybe I'll just do Romeo and Juliet really quick. Maybe that's what I'll do. Looks like for this one, I'm gonna need just Cadaver berries, so we can go talk to Romeo and grab those. Talk to good old Romeo over here. Start the quest, and we'll go ahead and talk to good old Juliet. remember this quest is really a lot of going back and forth between these two places if I'm not remembering wrong. Just between Romeo and Juliet, you know. Got a letter from Juliet to go ahead and give him. So now I gotta go talk to Father Lawrence in Northeast Varrock. And honestly, while I'm headed over here, I might as well run over and get the cadaver berries, cadaver, whatever it is, from down south of Varrock. Honestly, probably should have grabbed those earlier. And what I'll do while I'm here, I think there's also some red berry bushes. Yes, because you do need red berries for various quests. So let's grab a bunch of red berries as well, because I want to say that there's a handful of, a decent handful of quests that require red dye, you know? So I'm even gonna hop worlds here and grab more red berry bushes, or red berries from the red berry bushes. There we go. 12 should be plenty, that should be good. So now let's head back up to Northeast Varrock and talk to Father Lawrence, his sleeping congregation. You'll love to see it. And now we gotta go talk to the apothecary. Give him the cadaver berries. The good old Bob Ross with an afro looking guy here. I always thought that he looked like Bob Ross with gray hair. There we go, gave him the berries and we've got the potion now, so that's perfect. Head back over here and give Juliet the potion. Now we have an acting showcase from Philippa, whatever her name is here. Her dad comes and now Juliet is theoretically dead, and we just gotta go talk to Romeo and finish the quest. It'll take us down to like that little crypt area down there, you know. There is Juliet's body. Perfect, there we go. And we're done. You love to see it. 5 quest points. No reward from that in terms of anything but the quest points, but definitely still a good one to have done. So that is all finished up now. I guess what I'll do next is, I don't know. I mean, there are a bunch of them we can do, obviously. But anyway, folks, thank you for watching episode 1 of my brand new YouTube series of my Old School RuneScape Ironman account. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I know that I'm enjoying making it for you guys. I have a lot of fun playing this game in general, and I'm really glad to be back. I'm especially excited to see how this account can progress over time, and I hope you're excited for it as well. And just note that I'm planning on releasing these episodes very frequently, so be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss the next one. But anyway, folks, just know that I hope you're having a fantastic day. Just know that I love you, and see ya!